Hi, in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to work with design zones. When you import a survey into OptiSurface Designer, you may or may not have a boundary zone. You need one to do a design. If you don't have one, the software will request you to draw one just after the data is imported. In this case, we had a boundary zone defined by this black line around the edge of our field here. Now that is made up of a number of points. That line, we can modify that line. If we right click on the black line, we get modify extents or define extents. Modify is to adjust the current boundary, and define extents means to start again and redraw it from scratch. So we'll do modify extents just to show you what it does. Modify extents. Now if I go to this point here, which is on the boundary, and I shift it, I can adjust the boundary, as you can see. I can also right click on the boundary and delete that point, delete that point, delete that point. I can also right click and insert another point. I can also edit that point, which will bring up the coordinates of it, and that's rarely used, that option. You can see there's quite a few points on this surface and on this boundary, and it's quite cumbersome if I want to modify the boundary. So what I'm going to do here is stop editing. Once you finish your editing, you press the stop editing button and you'll be back to normal. What I'm going to do is show you an example of define extents. So I'll click that. I'm going to extend the design area further than what it was originally. You can use your mouse wheel to zoom in as you define the new boundary. Now if you click a point that produces the boundary that doesn't completely lie on the surface, the survey surface, you'll get this message. So that means you have to try again and adjust where you've clicked until you get the boundary line to completely lie on the surface. So I'm gonna, over here it would have been out somewhere. So I'm clicking, I can zoom in with my mouse wheel. So I'm clicking just inside the line, not far enough to be of concern, because when we do the design surface is extended anyway outside to make sure that our earth moving equipment always has a design surface to work from. Okay, so I'm just going to speed this up a bit and go a bit more roughly. Okay, so there's the boundary extended, and as well as right clicking on the boundary line to get to the options, you can also click design zones, that button there, and get the same options here, draw extents or modify extents, to edit that boundary. And you can also draw in a subzone from here, which we'll do in another video. Thanks for your time.